Throne Day, Eid al-Arsh, is Morocco's most important civic public holiday, currently celebrated on July 30th to commemorate the official enthronement of King Mohammed VI in 1999. The holiday represents a renewal of the historic bond of allegiance between the Moroccan people and the ruling Alawite dynasty, the origins, and national movement, 1933. The holiday was originally created in 1933 by Moroccan nationalists during the French and Spanish protectorate eras. The goal: nationalists wanted to bypass colonial authorities and create a secular national symbol. The first date: it was first observed on November 18 to celebrate the 1927 accession of Sultan Mohammed V. The evolution, originally an unofficial, grassroots manifestation of national pride, it was officially codified into law by ministerial decree in 1934. Shifting dates and monarchies: the date of Throne Day is not fixed in the calendar. It changes with each reigning monarch to reflect their specific day of accession. Mohammed V celebrated on November 18 from 1933 until his passing. Hassan II shifted to March 3 following his accession in 1961. Mohammed VI shifted to July 30 following the passing of King Hassan II in July 1999. Key cultural and official rituals today: the holiday is marked by deep-seated national traditions and state ceremonies. The speech from the throne: the king delivers a highly anticipated, nationally televised address detailing current state, progress and future, political and economic priorities. The allegiance ceremony: Bay'ah, senior officials, military personnel, and regional governors gather to formally renew their oath of allegiance to the king in his capacity as Emir al-Mu'minin, commander of the faithful. Royal pardons: the king traditionally grants royal pardons or commuted sentences to thousands of prisoners across the nation. Public festivities: cities across Morocco celebrate with fireworks, public concerts, military parades, and traditional decoration. The evolution of Throne Day highlights Morocco's journey from colonial resistance to modern governance. Modern significance: under King Mohammed VI, 1999 present. Since King Mohammed VI ascended the throne on July 30, 1999, the holiday has transformed into an annual benchmark for national development policy roadmaps. The annual speech from the throne is used to announce major structural shifts, such as the 2011 constitutional reforms or the expansion of universal social healthcare. Diplomatic priorities: the king frequently utilizes this platform to address foreign policy, notably emphasizing relations with African neighbors and opening paths for diplomatic dialogue. Strategic projects: major infrastructure milestones, including the Tangier port and the Noor solar power station, are traditionally inaugurated or highlighted around this date. The allegiance ceremony: the Bay'ah, held on the day following the main celebrations. The Bay'ah is the most formal ritual of the holiday. Historical roots: this ceremony dates back centuries, symbolizing a reciprocal contract where the public offers loyalty in exchange for protection, justice, and stable governance. The ritual: representatives from all 12 regions of Morocco, including parliamentarians, local officials, and tribal leaders, wear traditional white jalabas and gather in the palace courtyard, Mechua, to greet the monarch. Spiritual context: the ceremony reinforces the king's role as Emir al-Mu'minin, commander of the faithful, bridging political leadership with religious authority. Public and cultural festivities beyond the official state protocols: the holiday is a vibrant public celebration across the kingdom. The Royal Guard Parade: elite military units march through the capital or host city, accompanied by traditional cavalry displays. Fantasia: illuminations, public squares, administrative buildings, and city avenues are heavily decorated with national flags and intricate light displays. Community events: local municipalities organize free public concerts, sports tournaments, and cultural exhibitions showcasing regional arts. To understand how Throne Day shaped the country, it is best to examine both its anti-colonial origins and its modern role as a strategic development benchmark. How the French tried to suppress the holiday. 1930s. When Moroccan nationalists created Throne Day in 1933, it was a direct act of political defiance against the French protectorate, the colonial threat. The French feared the holiday would unite the Moroccan public around Sultan Mohammed V as a legitimate political leader rather than a colonial figurehead. They attempted ban. French authorities initially banned public gatherings and nationalist songs associated with the day. The compromise, realizing strict suppression was fueling deeper anger, the French shifted tactics in 1934. They officially recognized it via a ministerial decree to regulate it, attempting to force it into a strictly traditional, non-political religious festival. The backfire, the strategy failed. Nationalists successfully used the platform to distribute political pamphlets, give speeches calling for independence, and firmly establish the monarchy as the symbol of Moroccan sovereignty. Modern speech. Focus. Strategic state building in the modern era under King Mohammed VI. The annual speech from the throne has shifted from basic political rhetoric to outlining highly specific social and economic blueprints. The speech delivered on July 29, 2026, marking 27 years of his reign, perfectly illustrates this modern function by highlighting major structural achievements, strategic sector recent milestones and objectives, highlighted industrial autonomy reaching 80% self-sufficiency in key food and pharmaceutical products, economic sovereignty transitioning into a regional industrial hub, leading Africa in automotive exports, infrastructure and tourism, breaking records by welcoming nearly 20 million tourists in 2025. Future reforms, announcing a new development cycle to launch after upcoming legislative elections. Recent legal and structural changes. The celebration continues to adapt to the country's shifting institutional landscape. In a significant structural shift announced by the Royal Cabinet, the King decreed to limit royal speeches to just 2 annual occasions, Throne Day and the opening of Parliament. This change prioritizes higher impact, concise administrative direction over frequent ceremonial addresses.